welcome to Ask a Pro today, and I've been very, very interested in this space. This is something I don't know anything about, and I wanted to bring to you, and I also wanted to learn. Brandon T. Adams is here with me today to talk about the Keys to the Crowd. Keys to the Crowd is the program.
Yes.
It's about crowdfunding. It's about raising money. So great to have you here, Brandon. Appreciate you coming in.
Dude, I'm stoked to be in Miami, man.
Inventor, entrepreneur, author, podcast host. I know you've done some work with John D. Loomis and
Entrepreneur on Fire.
Yeah, Entrepreneur on Fire.
is the man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And then I also know you're going to be doing something with Harrington from Shark Tank.
Yes. Yes. I saw he's just on your live,
Yeah,
which was cool. You guys are about to break Facebook in the live.
Yeah. So, what is crowdfunding, man? What is crowdfunding? Tell us basically.
So crowdfunding, I mean, most people know of going to the bank and a loan, or maybe you want to go get money from an angel investor, but you got to give up equity. Crowdfunding allows you to raise money from the crowd without giving up equity. The main platforms, Kickstarter, Indiegogo. So people pledge money to your campaign.
Okay, but why would somebody? Let's pick something.
And here's the biggest misconception. So what happens? Is people think that I'm going to pledge. Well, I'm just donating to your campaign. You're actually giving them product in return. So it is a platform.
Or I don't have to. I mean, maybe not.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but why not? So you pledge to the campaign. Great example for John Lee Dumas' campaign. He had a book for $40. You pledge to the campaign. You can get it first exclusive offer to get it before anybody else. And then once it goes up, basically after the campaign, the price goes up. So people,
in that case, what am I doing? I'm funding Dumas's.
So you're basically
his ability to write the book. I mean, was that a self-edited?
No, his book was actually made. So Eric Ries did one where the crowd helped create it. But they get exclusive offer on it. So that's the thing, exclusivity. You get a product before anybody else can get it.
Okay, so let's go back. Crowdfunding is basically the audience, your audience, if you have one.
Or build one.
Or build one. Or I come to you and say, hey, build me an audience for a real estate crowdfund.
Exactly. They have them.
Okay. So like Kickstarter, or what are some of the other names?
So Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe. I mean, there's like over 300 platforms.
Okay.
But Kickstarter and Indiegogo are the known ones.
So I go to the crowd, to the audience, and I say, look, rather than going to a bank, I'm going to go to the Roberts and the Johns and the Toms and the Bobs and the Beverly's of the world.
You're going to come to Brandon T. Adams.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to help you create this whole platform. Basically create your own website and your whole market launch, whatever it is you're doing. And then we launch it. We usually do 60 days of preparation, a 30 to 35 day campaign, and then launch the campaign. We're doing a whole PR, basically marketing launch. And then from the crowd, we get them to come on board, and from there, raise money for your product. But you're not only raising money, Grant.
Yeah,
you're doing
awareness. Right?
Awareness. You're building up your tribe.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for further investment, you're attracting investors to build up the valuation of your company. Most people don't see that.
So let's say John out there is watching this, and he's like, man, I got an idea for a widget, okay?
Great example. Well, right now we're helping a company called The Convertible. We're helping them raise money for their app and their product, voice-activated camera. That basically, camera on, you can view your runs. So what we do
is... So what, you strap it on you or what? I mean,
on your head. It's put it on your hat.
Okay.
It's cool. Voice-activated. Hey, light on if it's in the dark, camera on. You can record everything, put it on your app, and then you can share it on social media. It's a genius idea. So we're helping them through the whole process of creating their campaign page. It's like we're creating a website, putting the graphics together, having the sales copy set up perfectly, creating reward levels, basically different product levels for the product, create a video, and then everything put together. We launch this campaign. We help them get media. I mean,
the raise is what, $1, $10?
Their raise will be $100,000, and we project to do
in what increments?
So
are you doing this for Bernie Sanders right now?
No. He is a crowdfunding guy.
He's a crowdfunding freak, dude. That guy's like raised a bunch of money.
Him and Obama both had that aspect. They raised a lot of money. But no, I won't get political.
No. So I mean, people do 50 cents a quarter.
So you do anywhere from $1. You could do 10,000 to Kickstarter. For this product, we'll do $169. So you're pre-ordering it, but once it goes on the market, it'll probably be 200 some bucks.
Yeah.
So people see the urgency.
So they're getting
the
sense of
buy now, because if you don't buy it here,
yeah,
you won't be able to get it this price again. You'll have to wait and get it on retail 6 months from now,
right,
at a different rate. So it's urgency. getting a deal they cannot resist.
What makes you a pro, dude? How much money have you raised in crowdfunding?
So I've raised to date, we've raised $500,000 through my campaigns.
Okay.
So most people think, okay, well, you haven't raised
How many
millions.
campaigns? How many
so
campaigns
we've done
is that?
4, 5 campaigns.
Okay.
we've done.
So you're a pro,
So-
you're more pro than I am. You're not as pro as Kickstarter.
Yeah. I'm more pro than about 99.9% of the people out there because 70% of the campaigns fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had
do
this.
Do they?
They do. They do. So I had this.
And why do they fail? Let's talk about why they fail.
Why do they fail?
Yeah.
Lack of preparation,
Yeah.
lack of promotion, and lack of value. Mm-hmm. People think that you're just going to give them money. At the end of the day,
Lack of preparation.
lack of
Poor promotion.
poor promotion,
And no
lack
value.
of value.
Yeah. Well, dude, let's talk about something. Let's do a Kickstarter for me, man. No,
Why do you think I'm here?
Let's call it a Brandon starter.
Hey, Grant, you think
a
I flew-
BTA starter? What do we call
I
it?
flew here to do a Kickstarter campaign for you.
Well, let's do one. Let's do one.
Let's do it.
So, see, right now, I mean, I wouldn't raise money for real estate right now. Like,
No.
real estate's my deal, right?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, I know.
So, and
You've
I
done very well at it.
Yeah, I've done kind of well. So I mean, what do I do? I do a Kickstarter for socks
For a
my
book. For a book.
Why would I do that, dude? I got a new book coming out. It's called Obsessed. Oh, to bring awareness.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with crowdfunding. So
I could do a pre-sale on the book.
you could do a pre-sale on the book. So,
So
you could have the book written.
Dude, let's map. The book's already written.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it's written.
Okay.
That's all right.
So let's. But I could still get some input, some
Yeah,
editing.
you could get some
So let's talk about. Let's just take that book, Obsessed.
Yep.
How would you and I build a program? What would you charge me? What would it cost?
Yep.
How do we get to market?
So I would charge you an upfront fee of $10,000, and then we would obviously.
Dude, he just bumped me. I know it's only 5. It's
So-
only really 5, right?
Well,
for friends at GC.
5 to 10, but
Okay,
so
5 to 10.
You probably won't want me to take as much on the back end, so that's why I said 10.
Okay.
So and then we charge a percentage of the back end, which would be negotiable beyond us because obviously you are great in your industry. You have a lot
Yeah.
of people following you.
Yeah.
Then we charge a percentage of the total raise. What we would do.
What's the percent of the race?
5 to 15, depending on the project. We've been doing 10
But
to
for
15.
a guy that can't raise money or doesn't have money.
15%, and it'll go up because we're getting so many campaigns. We're in the process of turning people down. And we only take on campaigns if we see potential. So what I want to get in the field is basically working with celebrities like you, and we obviously help people that have established.
Dude, at 15%, you're not working with me.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
It's too
right?
big. But,
Hey, you sold the, you did the sales book. You know what it is.
But dude, I make 15% on a book.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean a book sells for it's a $29.95 book. It sells for free, $15.
No, I
on
get the
Amazon.
picture.
I get $1.50.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to give you another 15%.
But when you sell,
Yeah,
when you do
I'm
the
like,
initial,
man, is this called Ask the Pro or Ask the Pimp? It's called Ask the Pimp. So no, dude, but I like the idea because
Yeah.
if I don't have the money, I mean, the first 2 books that I published were self-published.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, and while I didn't spend any money, I spent my time. Then when I brought the book out, for all of you experts and gurus out there and geniuses and speakers, here's the deal. The problem with the book is not writing it. It's getting anybody to know about the book.
Yeah.
So the fact that I could pay somebody PR, because you mentioned something here that grabbed my attention, and I think the website's keystothecrowd.com.
keystothecrowd.com.
And use /GC. He's got a special offer for you. What's that program called?
So with that course, it's $295.
$300, you can learn how to crowdfund and what they would do for you. If you do a program with you, he'll kick the $300 back to you, I'm sure.
So basically, yeah, we
that fair to
actually
say?
do. Wow, you
There you
nailed
go.
it on the head.
Yeah.
But for listeners, we give it 20% off. But that course is worth thousands.
Okay.
It teaches you everything I've learned.
Dude,
in
look,
everything
you got to
career.
either know where money is. You either got to go get money from people that have money, or you got to get people that, one, to know you. The fact that you can get somebody to know you and raise money at the same time is freaking brilliant.
Grant, what we basically become is we're a PR firm for a crowdfunding platform. I mean, I've been
You're,
on
you're
TV
a
across the
you're
TV
a PR firm.
for a crowdfunding campaign.
Yeah, you're basically a bank. You're a bank.
A bank.
You're a bank, dude.
It could
You're
be
a bank.
I guess I never
You're
heard it put that way.
No, you're a bank that gets PR.
Yeah.
I mean, really, you are.
Yeah.
When I go to a bank and I get a loan, they don't tell anybody about me. They don't like, man, go get Grant's real estate deal. We just lent him some money. He's unbelievable. They don't do any of that. You should rent this place. In your case, you go to the people, you pull money out of people.
Yeah.
People support a program, then they want to get behind it.
Yeah. And we help them raise the money.
You're a bank.
We're,
dude.
fun-
It's a PR
we're funding
company.
their dream.
You're marketing, huh?
We're funding their dream is what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. And look, without money, they say it takes money to make money. I don't know if that's true or not. Do you think that's true?
Well, it depends how entrepreneurial you are. I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
got to where I'm at with giving out money left and right. I mean, you got to be very creative. I mean, I've probably got.
How old are you, man?
How do I look?
It doesn't matter.
26.
Okay, 26 years old. Dude, he's doing crowdfunding. He's raised $500,000 on his way to $600,000.
Millions.
This guy's on your way to millions.
Millions.
Yeah, of
By the
course.
end of the year, millions.
Yeah. So, like, what are the keys to making a crowdfunding?
The keys to the crowd.
Keys to the crowd.
Keys to the crowd.
But what are the keys to crowdfunding?
So there's 4 steps.
Okay.
First, the forethought.
The forethought.
It's basically preparing your campaign ahead of time.
Yeah.
You need to put your campaign together 45 to 60 days ahead of time. You need to prepare the market, prepare on your social media platforms, put up a website.
What if I don't have those things? What if I'm not really active on Facebook?
You're not
or Twitter?
active.
Most people aren't, you know.
Yeah, if they aren't, then that's not good. But we can help you create that, help you create your platform. Obviously, somebody like you, it'd be a lot easier because you already have established audience, and we'd give you the guidance on how to monetize on that audience with a crowdfunding campaign.
Okay.
So
number 2, forethought. Number 1.
Forethought is preparing everything ahead of time. You utilize marketing plan.
Utilize?
Utilize marketing plan. That's step 2. So promoting to the max, but it's beyond just sharing on Facebook and doing a tweet. And quite honestly, tweeting out the return on income of that is a waste in crowdfunding.
Totally. Well, because the tweet lasts about 8 seconds.
It's a joke.
So now, are you buying ads on Facebook?
Yeah, so we're doing Facebook ads, going to the
Now,
power
do
editor.
you fund that out of your 15, or do I fund it?
So we give basically our client would have a budget, and we would work off that budget, and then we do on our own end, we spend some of that money to do test ads. To
Okay,
see
so
the
the
exact
answer is
market.
you don't spend your money, I spend mine.
You put your own budget together.
Okay, good. Number 3?
Yeah, so that's marketing approach.
Okay.
And so the third step is the narrative, telling the story. The video is a make or break. If
Okay.
you don't have a great video, you're screwed.
So, hey, guys, I'm coming out with a new book called Obsessed. I want you to be part of this launch.
Yeah, and you want to get their attention within 5 seconds.
And
Which you're good at that.
yeah. And,
You have 5 seconds.
And I only want the obsessed people. I only want the obsessed people. I need the freaking addicts and the junkies and the freaks.
And if you're not obsessed, then don't even look at
Don't
it.
put your money in this deal because you're going to freaking
Waste
water
your
it
time.
down and you're going to turn it into some other goo-goo, you know, and I don't want goo-goo. I want obsessed, crazy, maniacs, addicted, and I want you guys on board with me. And you'll get the first copy when the book pops, autographed.
We just did the video right there. You just did great.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you want a video
yeah.
2 minutes, 45 seconds long. You want to tell your story. As you know, a story is what people buy into. So tell a damn good story.
Yeah, okay.
And, that
And
is
you're
going
going
to
to help me with that, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and then number 4.
I'm very good at telling stories.
Okay, number 4.
So delivering value. Most people think that you're just going to give money without anything in return. And when we first talked, you're like, why would I give money?
So
and
maybe
get
I do
nothing?
this, okay? Now that he's saying this, maybe I give you the book, and I'm going to make you part of a mastermind group.
Oh, look at that. Now we're bartering.
And-
now we're bartering.
And
keep talking.
In a second, and I'm going to give you a second 10x condom to go with it, just to protect you in public.
If I can get the
'Cause you're gonna
condom,
be
that
so-
might seal the deal.
Okay.
10x.
So you just keep adding, and you're like,
You got to give value.
yeah, because I tell you something, you know, one thing that I did really, really well in my career, it was my first video program was called the One a Day program. It was for it was an automotive specific program. And I didn't have the money.
Yeah.
And there was no such thing as crowdfunding. Hell, I don't even think there was an internet yet. And so what I did was, I think it was going to cost me $10,000 to create this package. And I was like, dude, 10 grand's a lot of money. I'm your age at the time, maybe 31 years old. And so I said, hey, let's start selling the program. And everybody's like, we don't have the program. I'm like, it doesn't matter, dude. We pre-sell the program.
Exactly.
And literally within 3 weeks, I had raised enough money to produce the program.
And that goes
Rather
back
than
to
waiting.
you don't need money to make money.
That's right, dude. You need this.
Yes.
An action.
You got to give them
And,
something
and
they
you need
want.
a pro. You need a pro. And you need the keys to the crowd.
Dude, I'll tell you. So
You think you could be successful with me?
do you think?
Do you think me and you could do something?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. So look, I want you guys to check it out, man. This cat's name is Brandon T. What's the T stand
Brandon
for?
T. Adams. T is for Taylor.
Dude, you got to come up with something better than Taylor.
Dude,
man. It sounds
there's
like Taylor
a
Swift, man.
Brandon Adams that's a poker player. There's an actor. Then there's Brandon T. Adams.
But I
that
mean,
can't
T
crowdfund.
needs to be something else. It needs to be like TNT.
Google Brandon T. Adams. Google
Brandon
Brandon T. Adams,
T.
and you'll
Adams.
see everything I've done.
He does crowdfunding, okay? The website is keystothecrowd.com/GC. Forethought, utilize the program, utilize a marketing program,
plan.
have a narrative, a story.
Story.
What's your story, dude? Add value, deliver value. Why would
Exactly.
somebody stop what they're doing? Now, what's the biggest pitfall?
The biggest pitfall that people have.
Yeah. Give me something deep, dude. Deep. Go deep on me.
Well, here's the big
pitfalls.
One. People do a crowdfunding campaign and they think, oh, you like me. You
one
want to help me out. You want to give me something.
Yeah.
And they think that I'm going to put a T-shirt up for a pledge level. People are going to give me $50. Who the hell is going to give you a $50 for a T-shirt?
Yeah.
You need to give something that's irresistible. If you have a product in your book, you're giving them a discount on the book. Give them something irresistible. When's the last time?
Why is a discount irresistible? I mean, discounts.
A discount, but an experience too. You might sign an autograph. Maybe you'll have a higher pledge level. They can come on a webinar. Maybe come in studio. That'd be a high one.
Yeah.
But you got to give them experience.
Dude, we should do this, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, what we ought to do.
You think I came here for the podcast? I've been on dozens of podcasts.
Dude, we ought to.
I came here to sell you.
You've never been on this podcast. Okay. We should do a test program. We should do a program where I charge you. To do a Kickstarter.
You charge me.
Yeah,
that'll be a tough bargain there.
No, dude, that'd be the smartest freaking investment you could make, man. I could make you a star, dude. I could make you a star.
We could make
like
each other both better.
Okay.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a deal.
Well, dude, I'm already better because I'm with you. That's why I ask a pro. If I don't know something, I said, hey, man, I need to learn about this crowdfunding. Okay, I'm doing Anchor. Are you using Anchor yet? Anchor podcast. It's an app.
It's
called Anchor. Man. It's free. It's awesome, man. And I'm like, I ask, I read, I learn. I gotta learn what to stay in the game, to stay interested as fuel. So Brandon T. Adams, okay, he is a crowdfunding freak.
Oh, freak is the way to put it.
Dude, I want to blow you up, man. I want to blow you up, dude. I want to blow you up. Okay, the website is
keystothecrowd.com/GC.
Yeah, just put in /GC and he's going to give you 20% off the program. $300, you get it for $240. You got to know what you're doing, folks. If you can't get money, quit bitching about it.
Exactly.
Right? That's everybody's. Man, if I only had some money. Dude, if you only had some money, you'd get rid of it.
And if you actually decide to invest yourself and do a true campaign, we'll give you the course for free if you work for us or work with us as a campaign. I'll help you launch a 6-7-figure campaign.
Yeah.
So what do you got to lose? Are you saying no to yourself?
Well, here's the deal. Like the fact that you can get exposure and money at the same time. I mean, what's worth more? I want the exposure. I don't want the money.
People pick.
But if you get both.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Dumas, when y'all did Dumas's program, okay, he's a nice guy. He's a much nicer guy than I am.
He's a stud.
Dude,
you tell he's a sergeant.
He's a nice guy.
No, he's a good guy.
He's a nice dude. He's a nice person. I'm not really a nice person like that. You notice that? You notice the difference?
I think you're a nice person. You just tell it how it is. Don't be a little bitch.
So let me ask you this. What did y'all do wrong? How much did y'all raise for Dumas?
We raised $453,000.
Okay, so be honest here, okay? What mistakes did y'all make looking back? Because a pro would look back and say, dude, we should have done this and that, and we'd have raised $600.
I wanted to raise $1 million.
What mistakes did you make? Not just John, but you. Oh!
Shit, man.
Would you?
Well, I mean, were we?
You've been on a lot of podcasts. Huh?
I have been on a lot. So what we did is we didn't get featured. And
you didn't get featured?
We didn't get featured on Kickstarter, which was a joke.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give the founder of Kickstarter shit next week.
So do you have to pay to get featured?
No, you don't. You got to get a lot of traction. You get a lot of traction right out the chutes. And we prepared for that. We had 25 podcasts during that day.
So you're supported by Kickstarter?
No.
No? Well, what's Kickstarter got to do with it?
How do you get featured by Kickstarter? You give them a lot of traction. If they're making money, obviously they're incentivized. They get 5% of the total raise.
They get 5% of yours?
Of the total Kickstarter raise. That is their charge.
Okay, but I don't understand. I didn't. So you're doing a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter is the platform.
Okay.
And we help clients raise money on the platform, the website. So for JLD.
So you're using Kickstarter.
Yes.
For the crowdfunding, you're just the conduit.
Yeah.
You're the via.
Yeah. Maybe someday I'll own my own crowdfunding platform.
I got it. Now I understand. I didn't know. I thought I thought this was your own. So now I understand. So now I need Kickstarter. And how many Kickstarter programs are going on like today?
How many Kickstarter programs?
Campaigns.
Campaigns? We'll probably be doing 5 next month.
No, but all of Kickstarter, not you.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hundreds?
Thousands. Thousands.
Yeah. So
they've raised billions.
Yeah, getting featured means
getting a lot of traction. So what it comes down to is the amount of pledges, the amount of traction you get out of the shoots. We had that. 33 hours in, we had 100,000 raised. And it pissed me off the fact that we didn't get featured. And what it comes down to is Well, I mean, we had a product created already. We had everything put together, and I think with our page, maybe we had something that didn't look right. In my mind, it was perfect.
Yeah. But did you give any money to the campaign?
I did.
How much?
I did 10,000 on the pledge level.
Oh, of the 100. So you fed it. You fed
I pledged 10 grand for him to speak. It was well worth the value.
Yeah. Brandon T. Adams. Okay, he's a crowdfunding expert. He helped John D. Loomis. Did I say that right?
John Lee Dumas.
John Lee
Dumas.
Man. What did I say, John?
Yeah, John Lee Dumas.
What's wrong with me today, man? So Johnny D.
Which is a great guy.
Great guy, dude. $453,000 for a book that he was going to write anyway, right?
It was created, yeah.
And
I think I convinced him to do a crowdfunding campaign because I showed him how we could blow it up.
Yeah.
And we did. I wish we would have did a lot more.
Yeah. What other mistakes did you make? So other people out there don't ask them. I'm asking the pro. Right?
Yeah. The other mistakes. I don't know. We didn't make that many that I saw. It was just the fact that we didn't get love from Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We didn't get love to get featured.
Yeah, but what did you do not to get the love?
What did we do not to get the love?
Yeah, dude. What could you have done different? What would you do different with me if you're going to
our disadvantage was the fact that I believe we weren't creating something. It was already created. Eric Reese, he had the largest crowdfunding launch for a book. He raised $588,000. The crowd helped create it.
Did he get featured?
He got featured.
Yeah.
He got featured, and I helped him raise. I think he raised over 150 grand within a day.
Yeah.
So
dude,
when you have the crowd,
how much did me and you raise together in a day? I got to beat Dumas, and I got to beat
7 figures. Depending on the approach we take.
Yeah.
But it would be a different book. It'd be one that you have yet to create.
Why?
Because that'd be how we'd win. That was how
10X
Eric
for
Reese did
kids.
it.
We'll do 10X
Seth
for
Godin
kids.
did it.
Yeah.
Seth Godin and Eric Reese.
Yeah. Brandon T. Adams. Okay, check him out.
Got me excited, man.
Keys to the Crowd /GC is the website. Ask a Pro is the show at Grant Cardone TV. Hey, if you have something, some segment, some little niche of the market that you're a pro at that I need to learn about and that my audience would benefit from, write Robert at GrantCardoneTV.com, Robert at GrantCardoneTV.com. Let Robert know about your idea. Let him know about what it is you want to sit in that chair and share with the audience. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Appreciate you being here, dude.
Appreciate it.
This is Ask a Pro. Hey, let me know who I should ask about a pro.